I love Greek food. It's one of those cuisines that just hits different. There's so many different variations. We got meats, vegetables. It is absolutely delicious. And on today's video, I am ready to learn from a true master.
Guga, stop to talking. I want to school you. Let's go.
Okay, nice to meet you, Chef.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for your coming, and I will teach you the first today, the best.
The best, Greek food, authentic.
Authentic.
Okay, a lot of meats, yes?
Yes.
I want to eat meat. No, not too much vegetables. Is that okay?
Yes.
Strong meat. Yes, yes, let's go.
This is Chef Giannis. He has over 30 years of experience cooking Greek food. With several different restaurants, Meraki Greek Bistro has a huge menu of different varieties of Greek food. And even though I did ask him for meats, we're not only doing that, as he really wants me to embrace the taste of Greek food.
I have to starting with the moussakas.
Okay.
It's the traditional Greek food. It's the food for the village because long times ago they have a lot of vegetables and they looking to find how to eat.
But it has meat too or no
Of
meat?
course, of course.
Okay.
Beef meat sauce. Okay, let's go. Have to put a little bit oil.
As we all know, vegetables don't have a lot of flavor, and the first thing he liked to do is to get a grill nice and hot. This is the dish they came up with to use the vegetables that would normally be thrown away. And the idea here is, since vegetables don't have a lot of flavor, putting a nice char on them is the way to go. Here we have eggplant and zucchini, but he also uses potato, which that goes on the deep fryer.
Which fried is always better, we know that. There you go, we got a nice golden potatoes. That's what we want. Oh, they look good to eat already. Took no time at all.
To make this dish, the second important thing is a bechamel sauce, but he does it quite different than the way I do it.
Milk, a lot of butter
Butter is good.
for the flavor.
That's right. Oh, interesting. You see how he does everything at the same time. Normally you're gonna do it separately. Oh, and it goes right into the fire.
Well, it's about 4 minutes. And after that, I have to put the flour inside to make the creme.
See, I'm always learning. Normally I do butter and flour first and then I add the milk, but he's doing everything at the same time. I've never done that before.
The way I normally do my bechamel is that I make a roux first, which is you cook the butter and flour, then you add the milk towards the end. But in the restaurant business, they don't have time for that. But in his recipe, it saves you all that time, as he throws everything into the pot all together. And as that was going, it was time to build the moussaka. You build it with potatoes first, followed by the veggies, and a generous amount of the meat sauce, which he had already previously done. And he told me it's just like a ragu.
Ooh, that's gonna be amazing. The smell that is coming out of this thing is awesome.
Going back to finish off the bechamel, he immediately throws in all-purpose flour. But then he adds something I've never seen before, which is eggs. He throws 2 of them and a generous amount of cheese, straight up mozzarella. And once you mix everything together, that goes right on top of the meat sauce, followed by a tiny bit more of mozzarella.
In the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 minutes. On this restaurant, I know you had several. What is the most special dish for you?
Whatever I say, I don't be fair for another.
You see, it's gonna be unfair. Everything then. You
Yes,
like everything?
Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm doing everything with a passion. This is important for me, and I think so. Everything is good.
I think it's important what you just said. As long as you make it with love,
Yes.
the food is gonna be
Important.
good.
It's important.
That is everything. You cook with love, the food will taste better. You agree, Chef? 100%. All right, so we got this ready to go. Now he's gonna chop it up and it is ready for plating. Oh, wow. That looks incredible. Parsley goes in. Smells amazing, never had it, excited to try it.
Moussaka was the very first dish he taught me how to make. I cannot wait to taste it, but we have a lot more things to go.
Now we have to make churrasco kebab.
My favorite part, skirt
We
steak.
take one, yes.
Remove a little bit of the fat, but not too much, right,
Not too
Chef?
much because the fat is good.
Fat is flavor.
Yes.
Chop it up in small pieces.
I prepare the lamb also
Oh, the lamb. Oh, perfect. They go together.
to make the lamb kebab. Yes.
Got it. And what is this, leg of lamb,
This
Chef?
is a leg of lamb, less boneless. It's more easy. We clean a little bit for the fat.
Cut it up in small pieces. Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The first I have to put the season. This is salt. Only salt and garlic.
Generous amount of
Don't
garlic.
care about the garlic.
Yeah.
Give a lot of flavor.
Not very good for vampires.
No. And olive oil.
Interesting. Wow. Salt, garlic powder, olive oil.
Exactly.
Interesting seasoning. I'll do this one,
Yes,
Chef.
please.
This is an interesting seasoning. I've never used just this combination before. Nicely seasoned with a generous amount of garlic powder. Oh, I like that.
Now, have to cut a little bit peppers. 1 piece pepper,
Pepper goes in first.
and then you put the 1 piece meat.
Doesn't matter, chef, anyway.
Perfect.
Got it?
I think so, you know. I think so, you know, and then you kidding me.
Maybe I made once or twice. Notice that he didn't cut it too thin to dry it out, so it's
good,
nice and thick.
Good. It's good.
Right, chef? If you cut it too thin, it's gonna dry out.
Exactly.
And then we have a nice kebab. That's mine, and that's the chef's. Almost looks like picanha. Let's go. What's interesting is that we're gonna let this rest for a little bit so that the salt can penetrate. You don't wanna cook it immediately. It has to stay here just for a little bit. Now into the grill.
So we put it here in the charcoal.
Now notice that he said charcoal. This is not a charcoal grill, it's gas. But we all know charcoal is a lot better, so I had to ask.
How about charcoal grill? I know in the restaurant it's kind of difficult because, you know, you gotta keep going, but is it important to have charcoal grills?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes. In Greek, all my life I cooked with the charcoal. It's very different, but it's really better.
And here in the restaurant, you don't use charcoal.
No, because the license here is different.
It's very different. That's the thing with most restaurants, the licenses is always a big problem.
Exactly.
It's a completely different license that you need to have in
yeah, I
order to
love
cook.
it to cook with the charcoal.
In the meantime, this is getting a nice, beautiful char, as you can see here. That's what we want. We want to cook this. It's actually high heat, very high heat. If not, it's going to dry out the meat if it's too cold. We want to sear this really at high heat, and it's going to cook at the same time.
Once the doneness was achieved, it was time for the assembly. He serves it with tzatziki sauce, followed by some onions, tomatoes. Then as a side dish, we went ahead and made some French fries, straight from scratch. Once that was done, it was time for the seasoning, which the seasoning is salt and a generous amount of oregano. Now you add that to the plate, and of course, to finish it off, the star of the show, the kebabs.
And that looks amazing.
Lemon sauce.
Now that looks phenomenal. What I like to call it 10 out of 10. Who wouldn't like this? Who wouldn't like this? Everyone will love this.
Yep, this is my style. Meat and potatoes. Everyone will enjoy it. But did you know that seafood is also very important in Greek cuisine? He went ahead and taught me 2 quick seafood dishes.
He chops up some garlic, some onions. Onion and garlic goes into the pan with some butter and oil.
And then shrimp, little bit salt, and always I put a little bit flakes pepper.
Tomato sauce goes in.
And I put 1 spoon cheese feta. Sauce is finished.
Tiny bit of parsley is on the top. So this is a dish by itself.
Shrimp saganaki.
Looks incredible.
I put the pasta inside. Butter, little bit oil,
Onion and garlic go in. Scallops, some shrimp as well.
and I put also calamari.
Pepper flakes goes in.
Little bit salt.
Toss that up real good because it's going to cook quite quickly, everybody. A little bit of wine. Tiny bit of tomato sauce goes in. And the pasta is ready. Now we just got to plate it up.
But that is the seafood pasta. We got the shrimp dish, which smelled fantastic. But when he was about to finish the pasta dish, we almost got into a fight.
No. No sobe.
Sorry.
Sobe,
I think we
bad
could say-
idea.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And that is our pasta dish. I cannot wait to taste this. Seafood pasta.
Now, I don't understand why seafood is not as popular, because I love it. However, we need to go back to the meats. Next, he wanted to show me his favorite dish. It starts off as ground lamb, which he seasoned with a tiny bit of tomatoes, cumin, salt, pepper, and a tiny bit of spiciness. The key to cook this, however, is extremely high heat. That way you gotta char quickly without overcooking the whole thing. It takes no time at all, because to plate it, you gotta add that important sauce.
And tzatziki sauce.
No, sir. Tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki. Exactly.
Okay. Tzatziki. Say it right.
Of course, that has to go right on top of some freshly fried fries. To finish it off, some oregano and parsley. This is his favorite dish on the menu.
And there we have the lamb kebab. Smells amazing, chef. Is this your favorite?
Yes, it's my favorite. Everything about the grill, it's my favorite.
Really?
Everything about the grill.
No vegetables.
No vegetables. Vegetables is, by the way, for the cow.
You have to say.
I absolutely love Chef Giannis. Now, even though this lamb kebab looked fantastic, I didn't understand why he was using oregano as a garnish instead of using inside of the lamb. So I had to ask.
For example, in the grill, you have to use the oregano after the cook.
Not before.
Not before, never before.
Why?
Because when it's burned, the oregano it's bitter
Oh, so you always sprinkle it on the end.
on the end. Yes.
So whenever you make any marinade, if you put it together, it's not a good idea.
No.
I did not know that. I just
This
learned
is a little
something
bit
new.
secret.
Now, I'll be honest with you, he was not done, as he went ahead and prepared one of the biggest dishes ever. But the concept is pretty much the same, grilling everything in high heat and finishing it off with a generous amount of fries. He also did a very popular appetizer, which is fried cheese. Throughout this day, I learned like there was no tomorrow. But we all know there's one important thing to do, that is to taste the food. Because even though everything looks fantastic, in the end of the day, nothing is more important than the taste.
And here we have the feast, huh? What do you guys think, huh?
Damn, Google, looks like you really got schooled on
I did.
some Greek food, man.
I did. And we got a lot of things to try. I want your honest opinion.
Where do we start?
So right here we have churrasco. So on the top there is a lemon sauce. Give me your honest opinion on this one right here. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
Wow, the sauce is really good.
You feel the lemony of the sauce?
Oh, I do taste it.
What is inside of that? So we want to know, chef.
The yellow sauce, this is also my recipes. Is use all the times the natural lemon.
Okay.
I don't put the red juice.
Okay.
And I put a little bit of mustard, olive oil, salt, pepper.
And that's it. And what kind of mustard did you use? Dijon mustard, yellow mustard?
Yellow mustard.
Yellow mustard. That sauce is magical.
I love the citrusy vibrantness that you get from that sauce. It really pairs nicely with the savory beefiness of the churrasco. And this steak is cooked perfectly. It's moist. I mean, damn, this is very good.
Now, I want to try this one here. So this is actually the leg of lamb, cooked to nice medium rare as well. Well, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
I don't understand why lamb is not popular.
Bro, this is so good.
Seasoned to perfection. I'll be honest, when he put the seasoning there, I thought that was too much garlic powder. It is not.
There's a nice richness and like juice that comes out of this lamb too. It's super soft, super tender.
It is amazing, everybody. Lamb is fantastic. You like?
There's nothing not to like about that one.
We tried both meats, which are fantastic. This is a traditional Greek dish. I never had it.
It looks like a shepherd's pie to me.
It does.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Oh, wow.
That is not a shepherd's pie.
No,
This
not at
is
all.
better.
Yo, the vegetable is so flavorful. Wow, I like it.
Was that mashed potato? What is that?
It's so creamy that it seems like mashed potato. It's bechamel.
It's very flavorful. Like it has a good little like cheesy flavor almost.
Okay, let's try some seafood. Greek has a lot of seafood.
I don't know.
And I know Andrew is gonna love. So
I
come
think
over here, Leo.
Maybe it's better we go some more meat.
Ah, we got some more meat. Okay. We're gonna go right here and you go with a skewer. Pick one. Oh, that's pork.
And lamb. This guy got a 2 for 1.
Well, let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is phenomenal. Wow.
What jumps out at me right away is the feta cheese. I love the combination of flavors in here with the vegetables, the tomato, the cheese, and the shrimp. It doesn't sit heavy at all. It doesn't feel too overpowering. It's just very enjoyable to eat. This is awesome.
But how about your meat?
Mine is really good. It's got a really good little seasoning going on with this little lemon sauce, but what I like the most is that it doesn't overpower the pork flavor. The pork is still shining on this one. This one's good, I like it.
I want to try the seafood pasta. Me and you, we love seafood pasta. And you can try the other one, Andrew, because you're a
Try
meat
the
man.
lamb. I gotta try the lamb.
Should I cut my pasta or? No, Greek people don't like that either.
You cut the pasta, they kill you.
You die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cut the pasta.
Greek people are scary.
Believe me, he's right there looking at you.
Oh my God. Chef is not looking nice at me right now.
Yeah? You afraid?
I do not like that look. That's a scary man right there.
Thank you.
Good, good. All right, enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I love how buttery the actual noodles are. It's very like minimalistic, right? You don't need to have too many fancy ingredients. Like this pasta doesn't have a sauce like Italians, right? But the flavor shines so brightly where you can really appreciate the food. The seafood comes out nicely. Everything is just so perfect together.
This potato here is part boiled and then pan fried. Let's give it a go to this potato. Cheers.
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 This is a ridiculously soft potato. I've never had a potato melt in my mouth before, and it's so good. And the flavor that comes out of it, you're right, it has a nice citrus, bright flavor, but it's also not too overpowering too. You still get that potato. This is good and very unique, I will say.
Now here's the deal. We got chef's favorite here. So this is like a lamb kebab. Grab a little piece of pita, a little bit of tzatziki together. Let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's the way it should be. I also love the little char on the top. You feel that little char?
Yep.
It almost feels like it was cooked on charcoal because it's charred up nicely.
Yeah, it almost gives it a smoky flavor.
It's like the same feeling, but not the same flavor.
I think we gotta go in for this cheese. Gooey, fried cheese like provoleta.
That's cheese?
That is cheese. Let's go ahead and dig in. Well, let's give it a go on the cheese. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. A little tanginess on the cheese. You feel that?
Very interesting flavor and texture too. It's like almost crumbly and gooey at the same time.
He said that it was a special cheese and it's different than normal. I've never tasted anything like that. That is phenomenal.
That's delicious, and the cheese pool that you get on this.
It's good, right? Okay, out of all the dishes, Leo, what was your number one? What was your favorite?
I think the kebab.
The churrasco kebab. How about you, Angel?
The ground lamb kebab. I just like how it goes with the bread. It just goes so well when you bite it, so fluffy.
I'll tell you one thing. If you love meat, Greek food is the way to go, everybody. It is absolutely delicious. I think you'll be pleased with any of the dishes. And you can tell that the chef really put in some effort teaching me. Most importantly, come check out this restaurant. I'll put all the information on the link on the description down below. It's in downtown Miami. Go check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.